Hey, good afternoon. I wanted to make a little tutorial on how to get onto two sites that are important in my classroom. They're called Razkids Reading and Dreambox Math. Here's what they look like. From Buzz, the way that we get onto Razkids is we scroll down, the button's in the bottom and in the middle. After I click on this button, here's the screen that pops up. In other years, there are easier ways to get onto this. The best way that we have right now is to type in my username for my classroom. D as in David, and then Payton. P-A-T-A-N. After that, I'll hit go. Then I'm going to choose a student. You and your student are going to press their names, but I'm going to borrow someone's. Eva, hope you don't mind if I borrow your stuff. I'll click on Eva, and all of the students in my classroom have the same password this year. All of the students have the password of the rocket. I'll click the rocket, and then we'll go. After that, we'll click on Reading, Razkids Reading, don't you know? Then here's what Razkids looks like. We spend most of our time down here in the level up part. And then each of these are stories that your students can read by themselves, listen to, and take quizzes on. Eva has been spending a lot of time on Razkids, so she's up in level B already. If she wanted to read this story about animal coverings, she has a few options. She can listen to the computer read it to her, or she can read it by herself. After she's done both of these, she can take a quiz to earn more stars. Students have to listen, read, and do the quiz for each book level so that they can move up. The other important website in our classroom is this one here. It's called Dreambox. Dreambox is a really good math program, and here's how we do it. After I click, it'll take me to the screen. The kids and I have practiced with it a lot, but usually it takes a few tries to get it right. This is a list of Crown Point schools. We're the second one, Lake Street Elementary. Do not bother messing with these things. There's a new rule every year, and I don't know how to use these. So we'll click this. Classroom, no classroom code, click here. The way that I've been describing my button is the ugly monster with the orange background. Here's the button for Mr. Payton's class. I'll press it, and then brings it up a list of all of the students. I saw Stella's working on hers nicely. Stella, I'm going to borrow your stuff if you don't mind. Here is Stella's. I'll click her name. Similarly, all my students have the same picture password, and it's a pencil for Dreambox. Rocket for Razkids, pencils for Dreambox. Let me mute this. Here's what Dreambox looks like. On Dreambox, there are these different activity zones that are just about the same thing. Each one of these bubbles has math games for the students to complete, and these are leveled for beginning of year kindergarten. This was an activity which it gave an option of 2 tens frames, and it said click on the one that has more, or which one has less, and then it changed each time. Each one of these are important math games so that Stella and her classmates can pick up the skills she needs. If you need any help, send me an email and let me know. Thank you. Bye.